not, then I'll get it fixed.
Oh, we have another one, Eva?
No, sir, that's the only one that I have.
Because,
Okay, I'll fix it and we'll sign it later.
okay,
And what date again, please?
It's Tuesday, December 27th at 10 a.m.
I thought I saw one that actually had the 27th on it.
Yeah, I thought that's what I had to. Anyway, so I'll make a motion to set a public hearing for the designation of County Roads 104 and 105 as no trucks for December 27th at 10 a.m.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Wiley. We have a public hearing on December the 27th, 2022 at 10 a.m. for the designation of County Roads 104 and 105 to be designated no-through trucks. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Okay, I found another one. This says the 27th too. Or 28th, excuse me. So, we'll get it changed in that. Now, we're going to agenda item number 9, Richard L. Jackson County Judge. 9A, discuss and take action on reappointing Gary Ullman and Quentin Kielbasa to the Board of Commissioners of Wilson County ESD number 1.
I'll make a motion that we reappoint Gary Ullman and Quentin Kielbasa to the Board of Commissioners on ESD 1.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Verdola, second by Commissioner Martin, that we appoint Gary Ullman and Quentin Kielbasa to the Board of Commissioners of Wilson County ESD 1. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we've got them appointed. Now, agenda item 9B, discuss and take action on reappointing Bill Gleason, Shirley Lee Dimmer, and Anthony Flores as commissioners to ESD number 4 board.
Judge, I make a motion that we reappoint Bill Gleason, Sherry Dimmer, and Anthony Flores to the ESD 4.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion by Commissioner File, second by Commissioner Wiley, that we appoint Bill Gleason, Shirley Dimmer, and Anthony Flores to commissioners on ESD number 4. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. You want to get sworn in now, Mr. Gleason, or you want to get sworn in now?
Yes, I saw.
Okay. Let us accept the resignation of 3 members, and then we'll swear you in. How's that? Okay. Now we're going to 9C, accept resignation of Jim Burdett from ESD 1, Amelia Kelly Hawkins to ESD number 2, and Walter Yates to ESD number 5. And I have resignation letters from all 3 right here.
Judge, I make a motion that we accept the resignation, particularly of Jim Burdett, Camille Kelly Hawkins, and Walter Yates from ESD number 5. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Verdola, we accept the resignations of Jim Burdett, Amelia Kelly Hawkins, and Walter Yates. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Now we'll get Mr. Gleason sworn in. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Okay, the state of Texas, state of appointment of, that's not the, hang on. You did, I got the wrong one. Hand me that one right there that says oath of office.
Get out of here, wait.
Okay. Okay. Now we'll do it again.
Okay.
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, oath of office. I
Bill Gleason,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully execute the duties
that I will faithfully execute the duties
of the office of Commissioner ESD number 4
of the office of Commissioner ESD number 4
of the state of
of the
Texas,
state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Congratulations, and
Thank
thank you
you.
for what you do. We appreciate it. Hang on, let me get you to sign this.
I've got a pen here.
Oh, you got a pen? Are you going to want a copy of that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys here.
This must have been pushed back.
This also.
Either that or I rule over the Thanksgiving holidays.
Okay, let me sign them and we'll get Eva to
Okay.
certify them and we'll let you get.
Congratulations, sir.
Get copies.
Thank you.
Eva, if you're going downstairs, hang on, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we've got the ESTs taken care of. Okay, and this item, item number 10, is going to be at 11 a.m., so we'll have to recess and come back to it because we are getting real close to the end. Okay, we're going to skip agenda item 10, go to agenda item 11. Richard L. Jackson County Judge, Brenda L. Trevino County Auditor, discuss and approve the acceptance of additional funding for grant 4385201 loan, Operation Lone Star in the amount of $106,546.30.
Thank you, Judge. This is the original Operation Lone Star grant that we were awarded last September 1 of 2021. They released a supplemental award to us with no county matching funds in the amount that the judge mentioned, $106,546.30. So they just added the supplemental amount to the original award. And this is to cover automatic plate readers for the border security operation, ELSAG plate hunters, overtime for Operation Lone Star activities, and some fuel operating costs for the Operation Lone Star deputies as well. So all of that would be good to help offset some of the expenses that the Sheriff's Department is incurring for the border security grant.
So this is a reimbursement?
Yes, this will be a reimbursement. So the original award was $411,000. Original award was $411,567.38, and now the current award is $518,113.68. So it's still covering the two officers that we have specifically assigned to that grant. This money is going to help offset the sheriff's overtime for those two employees, in addition to covering some of the fuel and then the license plate readers as well. So I just need approval to accept it. They've already added it to it, so I just wanted to make sure we have it on record that we're accepting it.
I'll make a motion to approve the acceptance of the additional funding for the grant 4385201 Operation Lone Star in the amount of $106,546.30.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Wiley, that we accept the additional grant funding for grant number 4385201. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I do we need to do a budget amendment to move that into the budget or not? Or does this action take care of that? one?
Yeah, this action will take care of it. We'll just increase the amount in the line item. Mhm. Yeah, and the overtime actually gets, when we get that funding back, we just credit it back to the sheriff's overtime line item anyway, so it kind of, it'll offset it.
Oh, they funded vehicles, did you get new vehicles for them?
That's the ones y'all approved me to order, the 2 trucks.
Yeah.
Actually, today is supposed to be production day on the 2 trucks.
Okay,
So hopefully I'll have them by the end of the year.
that's good. I knew we weren't having much luck getting anything.
Hopefully, maybe.
Well, I'm keeping for fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's been,
What
I
year?
got the email today saying production's been delayed.
I was gonna say, it's been a year and we still have until August 31st of 2023, so we
Okay,
still have some time.
okay, good. So, now moving to agenda item 12, Avon Baker, Health and Public Safety, discuss and approve lifting the burn ban.
Got a little rain throughout the county. It did drop to KBDI, if y'all saw the email I sent last night. It's down around 380. 550 is usually our mark for the burn ban. I also put some information in that email about fireworks. If we're going to restrict any fireworks, we have to do it by December the 15th or before December the 15th. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be in the same boat that we were in this past summer, where we got some rain and we didn't quite meet the criteria for restricting fireworks. But there is a caveat in there, as the judge did this summer. You can declare it an emergency in the rural area and ban the certain fireworks from that area, from those areas, which doesn't help us in the subdivisions any, unless they border rural area. But that'd have to be done after the fact.
That was an emergency declaration?
To an
I think
extent.
it covered the whole county.
To an extent, yeah, you can, you gotta define it. If you define it as the whole county, then it's the whole county. And it's similar.
That's what it was. Like I said, I didn't like that. I'd rather do the fireworks ban.
The restriction,
What's that?
the restriction that you
The
can put
restriction
in.
like that, because
Right.
that actually shut down the fireworks sales, which I know some people, even though we have a fireworks ban, but it's only banned aerial fireworks.
Right.
Certain aerial fireworks.
Right, the restriction is on certain aerial fireworks. It's like the bottle rockets and the missiles with fins. It doesn't exclude those big ball ones that shoot way up in the air. So we'll look at it at the next Commissioners Court meeting and see where we're at. Right now, it looks like we're not gonna reach the 575 until right before Christmas. Fireworks sales start the 21st of December. It's either on or after the 21st of December.
It's, even though it rains or doesn't rain, when we get our first frost, it's gonna kill a bunch of grass.
That's correct.
So there is gonna be some,
And they have
You were out
started
there.
allowing for that it took 20 years of hounding them about it. They are starting to allow for that fact that wintertime is different from summertime as far as dryness is concerned. Because once our grasses and fuels cure out, freeze, after the first freeze, they're just as volatile as they were this summer when we had no rain. And I think that's what that declaration, we'll look at it when we get closer to it. But the Commissioners Court before the 15th, I'm gonna put the restricting on the agenda. And if we're looking at like we're gonna get there from the math, y'all will be able to restrict those certain fireworks.
I believe, be sure it gets on the agenda.
Mhm.
It'll give us an opportunity anyway.
To look at, yeah.
We'll probably have a freeze between now and
Usually we do. It's right around the end.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
not too, Paul. Gonna be that
So,
much.
anyway, but we do need to lift the burn ban because we're quite a ways out of the criteria for a burn ban.
I'll make a motion, Judge, that we left the burn ban.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Fowle, second by Commissioner Peralta, we lift the burn ban. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Agenda item number 13, Jalen P. Bodiford, Human Resource General Specialist. Payroll and personnel changes.
Good morning. Griffin Skaggs was hired as a corrections officer for the sheriff's department, making $18.03 per hour or $39,377.52 annually, effective November 16th. Daniel Zuniga was hired as a corrections officer for the sheriff's department, making $18.03 per hour or $39,377.52 annually, effective November 16th. And Kenneth Miller was hired as a driveway inspector for the permits and development department, making $18.27 per hour or $38,000 annually. We did not have any resignations or terminations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Kenny Miller went from precinct 4 to driveway inspector. Okay. Agenda item 14, Brenda L. Trevino, County Auditor. File of bills.
Yep, got a small amount right now, $201,574.14. I don't have a preliminary year-end report yet for you, financial report on the county, and for the reason that I still have a few bills rolling in from 9/30, and there was about 4 or 5 of them in this go-round. So I would just want to make sure that everything's covered before I start running numbers.
I feel left out. I think the county judge.
It's not on there?
Nope.
Did you have those?
Probably not.
Oh.
It was just, probably just a credit card.
For a
and the
month,
next
yeah.
one.
Didn't realize that we were having a holiday. Sent them their
Bill?
bill late, they sent it this morning. And, so they're not included in here. They're really happy, but
Who is that?
John's Oil. John's Oil didn't realize that we had a short week last week and that the deadline was pushed up for
How much?
their bill.
Is it
I
more
don't
than
know
just
what the-
mine?
I don't know what the dollar amount is, I just know that they contacted Kristen this morning, and Kristen said we had already, we're presenting
They
bills
said
this
they
morning.
can't wait till the next court to get paid.
Huh?
They said they really can't wait till the next court to get paid. They didn't know that yet.
So I don't know if you guys, I don't know what the dollar amount is, I would have to, because it was on my way up here. So I don't know if you guys want to approve me adding that to this and pay them, or if you want them to.
I mean, it could be a pretty large bill, I don't mind. Sheriff, did you get any last week?
Probably means a
That's
lot
why I
to
looked
them
at
because
this
it's
one.
going
I
to
only
throw
had
them
one
back to
bill
the
for
first.
them.
I know.
Yeah,
December
almost
12th.
$100.
Can you get an amount for us?
Yeah, let me ask.
Add it to this?
He said in the email he really couldn't afford to wait till. the
It
next
could be a
court.
large amount.
And he didn't know that, we had a short week because of the holiday and the
Yeah, let me see. if
deadline had
Kristen
been
can
pushed
get
up
me
for
on.
turning the bills in. I think he's like everybody else, he didn't have any help, he's trying to do all that himself.
I don't know.
Hey, can you see the dollar amount for John's Oil?
Johns?
Yes, sir.
You use Johns? You use Johns?
Sheriff,
Would that be 3, sheriff use Johns? That'd be 4 different bills.
could be pretty large.
Mhm.
I think we got decent rain days in the last couple of weeks.
That's the total, 12,692.81. Okay. The current invoices are the ones that they said previously. Okay, thank you. Total amount due right now is 12,692.81.
Can we make a motion to add that into these bills?
Well, what, I'm sorry.
12,692.81.
And that's all 4?
Yes, that's everything that they sent in this morning.
So we have the amount, I don't know why we can't approve it. Then what will that change the bottom line? Okay, let me ask you this, do you want me to change it on this?
I'll, if you
Copy, or do you wanna
approve it,
reprint
I'll
it?
reprint it and then take it to you to sign.
Okay, well, everybody's gonna have to sign it, so,
Yeah.
well, we got time, but we
Yeah.
gotta be back here 11 o'clock, so.
The
we'll
total
have time to
amount
do
will
it.
be $214,266.95.
Do we need 2 separate motions or do it all in one motion?
We can do it
Do
all.
it in one.
We
It's
can do
part
it
of
in
the
one
bills
with
now.
the addition of the John's Oil invoices.
What's that?
Yeah, I said it can just be probably one motion with the addition to include the John's Oil.
Judge, I make a motion that we approve the bills, including the John's Law, adding the John's Law bill as well, 12,000.
12,692.
692.81.
Second.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Fowle, second by Commissioner Cordova, that we approve the bills, including the Johns bill for $12,692.81.
I'll get this reprinted for you and then bring it up to you guys.
Is there any more questions, additions, deletions, changes, discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. You want that back? And at 9:31, we're recessed until 11 a.m.